made this GoFundMe in support of our young friend Georgia.
Georgia was born as a beautiful, healthy baby girl, and about 3 weeks later, on her first outing from the house, she and her mom were in a tragic car accident. Unfortunately, her mom, Pam, did not survive the accident, and Georgia was severely injured.
John and Josie got together and eventually married. Josie adopted Georgia, and in fact, she's the only mom, really, that George has ever known.
Together for about 7 years, John and Josie navigated the complex world of Georgia's medical needs and helped her grow and thrive in all the ways that she could, until tragically John was killed in a sailing accident when Georgia was about 12.
She'll turn 22 this month in December. And at that time, she will no longer be able to attend Transition Academy at U32, which means also that there will be no transportation for her power chair. So we're trying to raise funds to help Josie buy a van that has the capacity to move Georgia in her power chair.
So when she was 11, she started falling more, and that's when they found out that she had some pockets in her spine, some fluid around her spine. And seeing her after those surgeries lose her mobility was probably one of the hardest things. Seeing with Georgia. Right after the surgery, she would try to get out of bed and she wanted to do something in the hospital, and she would, try to stand up and she would start to fall and I would have to catch her. And she just didn't understand why she couldn't walk. And so it was really, really hard seeing her lose that independence. And you could just see with her mood and depression kind of coming on with her losing that independence.
Even the first time she ever sat in a power chair with me, and just seeing her just perk up and then take off. She was just so excited to explore in a way that she just wasn't able to. I love to see Georgia empowered, and in her power chair, it is her embodiment of empowerment.
She used to really push my limits in my physical strength because she'd just go as fast as she could, and I'd just be like sprinting behind her. It was such a free moment.
Her power chair has the ability to stand, so she can be upright in her chair and moving.
The nice thing with having the power chair with her is that she can lead and not have to follow. And she does lead you. I'm very excited about her ability to have that chair with her when she visits us and when she's working in the community.
And it's also getting really difficult to lift her in and out of the car. And it's difficult for the caregivers to lift her in and out of the car. But at school, they have the one that she can drive into, and she can be buckled into the van in her chair, which has been awesome. So the caregivers don't have to lift her in or out. She has the independence of going in and out.
Georgia is this amazing, lively person when she's given the tools she needs.
Well, her whole self is just different. It's a postural change. It's a cognitive change. It's an emotional change.
They all know her and love her in the library. She comes in and right away, they're like, "Hi, Georgia, how are you doing today?" So, and having her work there she's been working there throughout the school, but having her work there after is just going to be so fun.
Yeah, I think the one hurdle to making this transition is her being able to get around the community in a vehicle that will support this kind of a power mobility device.
Graduation was a real powerful thing to watch, and of her being able to come into graduation with her peers in a standing mode in her power chair, so she was at the same level as her peers, and then to get onto her walker, and actually instead of having steps, they actually built a ramp for her to school. And so she was able, with her walker and of course someone helping, she was able to walk up, get her diploma, and walk back down. And so it was unbelievable. The entire gymnasium was, standing and clapping for her. And I mean, I couldn't stop crying. It was just so amazing to see her have that independence and do that and how much it meant for her.
Mobility is a human right. To make that human right as accessible as possible for someone with limited mobility, the ability to give that control back to another human being is huge.
So she really, I know that she loves it because she can be with the family and do what the family's doing. And that's the most important thing, that she can, do the things that the people around her are doing and be a real part of it.
She has so little control over her life. And I feel like having this little bit of independence where she can have a chair, where she can move herself around out in the community and with her caregivers, just makes such a huge difference in her life.